Hi, this is John from Final Cut Pro Classes, and today's tutorial is about a really overlooked feature of Final Cut Pro, and that's how to use rolls in Final Cut Pro, which sort of takes the place of tracks in the old software. Let me show you how it works. So here, of course, I built a random timeline. It has a bunch of elements in it: titles, B-roll, music, voiceover, sound effects. And a lot of times when you're working, you want to be able to isolate these things, just like when we had tracks, we would put them on separate tracks. Well, in Final Cut, we use rolls instead of tracks. Let me show you how it works. By default, Final Cut Pro gives you a default roll. If it thinks it's music, it's going to put it in a music roll. If it thinks it's dialogue, it's going to put it in a dialogue roll. But that usually doesn't work all the time. You can see your rolls if you open up your index here. You can see you have the default roles: titles, video, dialogue, music. And each one of these is assigned to one of those. But you might have sound effects in there. You might have two people talking, and you might want to be able to separate those on export. Maybe to go to sound sweetening, you want maybe just one voiceover from one person to go to sound sweetening, or you want the music to go to sound sweetening. And that's where rolls come in, is that you can separate these on export. So let me show you how that works. So right now, if I click off the music roll, my music goes off. If I click off the dialogue roll, it takes a lot of things off because this is the default. It's not really doing it right. So basically, if I wanted to, I could just take off everything but the music, and I can just output the music. But what I want to do is make it work correctly. So here I have my browser here, and if I have B-roll, like here, New York City B-roll, and I've organized it correctly in my browser, what I could do is I can make a roll. I'll make a special roll for this. I'll say edit rolls. I'm going to say add a video roll. And I'm going to call it New York City B-roll. And I'm going to apply that roll. So it adds the roll to my list. So now I want to add all my B-roll to that roll. So I highlight everything, go to modify, assign video roll, and I'll say add that to my B-roll, because everything, my B-roll, is in this one event. And the same with music. I can just go to music, and I know this is all music in here, and I can highlight everything, and I already have a music roll, and I'll say modify, assign audio roll, and I'll say music. So now all my music is assigned to a music roll. But there might be times when you want to make custom rolls. Like right now I have a voiceover here, and I have another one here, and this is from one person. So I want to put them in one roll so that I can output that track as one track without all the other stuff, or maybe I want to turn it off. So here, first I'll make the roll. I'll go modify, and I'll say edit rolls. And let's say I make a new new audio roll, and I'll call it John voiceover. So I make that roll, and now I take these two shots here and highlight them. And now I'm going to say modify, assign audio roll, and I'll say John VO. So that assigns that to an audio roll just by itself. Now I have another voiceover here. So let's say this is Mary voiceover. So I click this. And I can do this in the browser too. It's a lot easier in the browser when you do it at first, because everything then just comes in with the right roll. But say I forgot to do that. So I'm going to go modify. I'm going to go to edit rolls, and I'm going to make a new audio roll, and I'll call it Mary VO. Now I'm going to apply that. I'm going to highlight these two, which they still are, and I'm going to apply that. So I'm going to go modify, assign audio roll, and I'll say Mary VO. So now you can see that if I just wanted to output Mary's VO for, say, some sound sweetening, I could turn everything else off, and the only thing that would be going to output is Mary VO. Or it could be I have some sound effects that I don't want to hear every time I'm editing, and these are some sound effects here. So if I click that, and I click that, and I'm going to go to modify, add edit rolls, and I'll make a new audio roll, and I'll call it sound effects. I'll apply that. They're still highlighted in the timeline, And I'm going to go assign those two clips to the effects mode. So now everything is starting to have a roll here, and I didn't do everything. But you can also show your audio tracks. People say I can't see my tracks. If you click down here and show audio tracks, you'll see that you'll be able to see all your rolls on one track. So here's my sound effects here. Here's Mary's VO. Here's my John's VO. Here's my music. And actually this should be assigned to a sound effect too. So if I click that and I say modify, assign to audio roll, sound effect, you can see that goes down there too into that track. So that's how you use rolls to organize things so that you can turn things on and off as you're working. And that's really important for export too, because if I just wanted to export one roll, I can turn off everything. Let's say I want to export just the voiceovers to go to another sound person and have them make them sound better. If I turn them off here and I go to export, file, share, export, and I go to rolls, I can see which rolls are going out. So right now it's all dialogue, all John VO, all Mary VO. And those are the ones that are checked right here. So no music is going out, no videos going out, no titles are going out. And that's how it will export. So that's really good if you need to export just the part of the clip, just a track of the clip. So anyway, I hope that helps you understand rolls better. And like I said, when you do that in the browser, they will automatically come into the timeline as the correct roll. And that's really what you want. So that makes it easy later on to just turn things on and off. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial and understand a little bit more about rolls. Subscribe or like if you want. See you on the next tutorial. Thank you.